I'm in the Arctic Ocean. It's -30 out, plus the wind chill makes this place blisteringly cold. I'm in a remote territory of Canada called Nunavut. This territory is inaccessible to the rest of Canada by the road network. We didn't fly here, we didn't take a boat. Pretty interesting story on how we got here, but we gotta back this video up and we should start this thing from the beginning. Polar bears, standing on their hind legs up to 10 feet tall. The polar bear is the world's largest land-based carnivore and sometimes known to be man-eaters. 2/3 of these bears are found in Canada, most of which in the Northwest Territories and Nunavut, Canada's most northern and most remote region. Nunavut is in fact so remote that there's no roads that connect this territory with the rest of the country. It's said that it's impossible to drive there, but we plan to do just that. To make this journey a reality, my brother Max and I are excited to be teaming up with Toyota Canada. We'll be driving the exclusively four-wheel drive, fully redesigned with an all-new engine, 2024 Toyota Tacoma. I'll explain the plan along the way, but we got a long journey ahead, so we should probably get right into it. Here in the town of Matagami, we're just filling up the truck with gas as well as some jerry cans, because from here on out we're going to be on a section of road called the James Bay Road. It's a much more remote section. Temperatures are cold and it's only getting colder as we head north. Dude, these roads are actually pretty decent.
I think it's a suspension, man.
On the truck?
Yeah, I think it's a suspension. This thing floats.
This is the only spot on the road where you can get gas till you get all the way up to Chisasibi, which is going to be our final destination tomorrow. But for now, we're going to go find a place to camp because it's getting later in the day and it's going to be extremely cold tonight. So gotta get ready for that. Woo! Because we're going into polar bear territory, brought the 12 gauge. And I figure I might as well put some rounds through it in order to get a little practice. This is a slug. This is a big bullet. This is what we're going to be using as bear protection.
Oh yeah, that was way harder.
Sweet.
I love that.
All right. Calling into bed. We have a couple hours of driving to get to the most northeastern part of Quebec that you can access via the road. And from there we'll be making some moves into Nunavut. But it'll all make sense tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But for now, it's bedtime. Cool, crisp, -31. -30, cold start. Okay. I believe that's a block heater for when it's extremely cold. You can heat up your truck from an external source to get the start. But yeah, -30 cold start, not bad. So we have a lot of power needs on this trip because of all our camera gear. and we brought a Jackery device in order to charge those things, but what we found is that we barely even need it. In fact, I don't even think we had to bring it on this trip. We have 2 USBs in the front, we got one behind the dash there, we got a few in the back, and then we even have some in the bed, which makes this Jackery device absolutely obsolete. Don't need you anymore! Ah! I'm just kidding, we'll keep it around just in case, but yeah, very impressed with all the outlets, and that's just one of the features that I've been really enjoying on this truck so far.
Man, this thing's got pep.
Yeah, dude, 2.4 liter turbo.
Ooh.
I'm actually looking forward to the hybrid model.
Hybrid, you say?
I know, should be pretty sweet. We're approaching Chisasibi, which is Cree First Nations land. It's on the coast of James Bay, and from there we will be making our final push to Nunavut. And the way we will reach Nunavut from the coast of James Bay is all the islands in the Hudson's Bay and James Bay belong to Nunavut. The territory in which no roads lead to are just off the coast here. So if the conditions of the ice are good, and we'll find out soon enough, the way we'll be driving to the most remote regions of Canada, the most remote territory of Canada, is by a technicality. But we'll find out soon. We're meeting up with our buddy Edward Bearskin. He's First Nations Cree. He's been a big help throughout our entire planning stage, and we're gonna pick his brain and see if this is possible, because the Arctic Ocean is no joke. We had a little bit of lunch, and now we're gonna go down to James Bay, the Arctic Ocean, and check to see what the ice conditions are, but more importantly, the snow conditions. We're just gonna go check it out. There.
It's just this part, eh?
It's just this part. Does CAA come out here?
Who?
CAA?
No. They do come. Do what you gotta do, plan it out. Maybe animals
Going out there, because like, you know, once we just start
Hey, what do you think? We're gonna go camping.
So we're not going to try for Nunavut today. There's not enough daylight left. We're going to pick up some wood, and Max has some news.
Well, I think that there's a good place to camp. It's actually at the farthest point that you can drive on the James Bay road, so it just seems appropriate and should be really beautiful as well. What do you think? Do you think we'll be able to make it to Nunavut tomorrow?
I guess we'll have to wait and see. Find out tomorrow. Oh man, I love this truck.
Hey, what's this button right here?
Don't press that button.
What?
That's the eject button.
Eject.
You'll eject from the car.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Standard on all 2024 Tacomas. Pretty surreal to be all the way up here in James Bay, considering if you look at a map of Canada, James Bay and Hudson's Bay are the two most geographic standout features of the whole country of Canada, and there's only one road that leads here, and that's the James Bay Highway. Pretty surreal stuff, pretty awesome. Cold as heck. Time to get camp set up. I am freezing, my nose is falling off. As per tradition on James Bay, every time I come here, the first day I'm on James Bay, I eat stogies. The tradition obviously starts today because it's my first time on James Bay.
Oh! It worked.
Is it cooked through?
It worked. Yeah.
Alright, because we're in polar bear territory, we're gonna take shifts, standing guard for polar bear watch, and Max is on first shift. First shift is always 10 hours. Max always takes first shift, so good luck out there, and yeah. Alright, good night, man.
Can I wear a jacket?
No. My eyelids are freezing shut. So the big reason we wanted to team up with Toyota for this trip is because of their world-renowned reliability. I have a Toyota myself, absolutely love that truck, but we wanted to try out this new truck in these harsh conditions, so said goodbye to my 4Runner just temporarily, and we're giving this girl a go. But so far, loving the Tacoma, been a pleasure to drive, absolutely love the fact that we can just trust it to do what we need it to do on this trip. So we had a bit of a change of plans. We consulted the public safety officer of Chisasibi, and he said that it's not a good idea to drive the truck out on the ice. We have a contingency plan, and that's to use our pulks. So we're gonna be hiking out to Nunavut in just a little bit after we got packed. But we think this is for the better. We did consult Toyota as well, and the tech said that even though the Toyota is a pretty badass vehicle, it doesn't do so well under the water.
And hypothetically, say we were under like 30 feet of seawater, how well does this thing drive?
No, it doesn't drive too well.
Okay.
So we're hiking.
Yeah, take care, right? Yeah, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy your time out there.
because we're in Nunavut, it's tradition every time we come to Nunavut that we eat South Korean combat rations. So I got one for myself and one for Max, and we're gonna have to decipher the Korean writing because I don't speak it. Do you speak Korean, Max?
Oh, yes, I do.
You do? Great. All right, these things are, this is tasty. It's like an outrageous amount of MSG and other, wow, that's spicy. This is gonna send me to another world. My brother Max isn't a very smart man, and he very rarely does anything of intelligence, but this is one of those rare examples of brilliance from him. He's pre-making coffee the night before, so as we wake up we have nice warm thermos coffee.
No! Well, luckily I put too much. Luckily I put too much in there. Oh yeah, okay, well that one didn't spill. I was just trying to get you, just for the action for the people. They want to see it.
Quick little side note, this is my brother Max here, and while he might lack basic intelligence in things like problem solving skills, communication skills, general spatial awareness skills, the guy's an absolute genius when it comes to trip planning and ideas for adventure. He's the reason why we went on this trip. If it wasn't for him, my channel wouldn't have nearly as many cool adventures as it does. He's great for that. He has his own channel, Maxim Budnick. Go check him out. Go give him some love, and just give him some general support. It would mean a lot to me, and definitely to him. Back to the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for us. We're heading to bed. So we'll see you in the morning. Good night, everyone. Cheers. Oh, I've forgotten how to swallow. So we did it, we made it to Nunavut, camped there overnight, and what an experience. Though we didn't make it there in the way we were hoping, driving the truck across the ice due to safety concerns, things like the snow drifts and the ice, and just getting stuck out there would be a real bummer. We made it there on foot and couldn't have asked for a better experience. That was really cool in all the blistering cold. And of course we did it with permission from the tallyman. He is the residing authority over this area of the reserve here in the Cree Chisasibi region. Huge shout out to all the Cree residents that have helped us out, Edward and some of the others. Thank you so much for all your help, and of course shout out to Toyota for lending us this truck. This wouldn't be possible without a decent vehicle, and the Tacoma. Pretty cool stuff. Very pumped with how this truck performed here in the cold winter weather of the north. Anyways, we have a trip planned right after this, and it's gonna be a cool one, but we have one more thing that we have to do in town before we head off onto that trip. Yeah, so Agawa was kind enough to gift us a couple of saws to give to some of the people that helped us on this trip.
So we gave 4 of them out, and so I feel like it was a good gift. Very appropriate. Thanks, Agawa.
Thank you, Agawa.
By 2 or?
For 2 of us. Man, now this is a hot tent. I need that outfit.
Is that beaver skin?
That's all beaver.
Yeah, you're right. That is beaver.
That is get up.
That's beautiful.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to learn about the local Cree. It's so fascinating that they used to live in this way, and it really makes me want to learn more. Max and I are about to head out on another adventure down the Trans-Taiga Highway. Should be an interesting one, but we're going to save that for another video. And that's it for this one, and I hope you guys enjoyed them as much as I did. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Smooth, supple lines and lush leather. Cruise control. Smooth suspension. Updated interior and Android Auto. I love you. I love you, truck.
Xander, what's going on right now? Are you talking to the truck?
Oh, you were just sleeping a second ago.
I was sleeping a second ago, but now I'm not. And I'm asking you, were you talking to the truck just now?
Go back to sleep. You don't want to see this. Trust me. I love you, Tacoma.